Okay, um, I just watched a video on the news about a man and his mother. The man, the man's mother, I guess, was the person who was recording the whole thing that was taking place, and I think she was basically in on it too, because they got caught with the body in the car, and I guess she was trying to protect her son on top of it, because she didn't tell or something like that. I don't know. Well, anyways, this person put, I got out of an abusive relationship this year. They come charming and spiritual, even. Then they talk down to you when you don't comply, gaslight you, and have you confused when you bring an issue to them. Throw light threats like, I ought to, girl, you about to make me, constantly keeping track of you. Damn, that sounds like the work area. There are common patterns, especially for narcissists. Read up on them. My abuse was mostly mental and emotional. I thought I could fight him off verbally, and that I was strong enough emotionally to handle it until things settle and we got more antiquated. Yeah, you know, growing pains. Well, you can read the rest. I'm reading slow. But anyways, that just sounds exactly like the work areas. They act charming and, loving and caring, and then you're doing something that irks them. Like you have your own personality. And um I guess they were training the supervisor to say certain things, and he came out to me, goes, "Well, Patricia, do you do you see other people doing it? It's like, uh, do you like not realize I'm not supposed to follow what everybody does, and I'm not supposed to follow what I do? So what the hell's the problem here?" Okay? The problem we have in this country is monkey see, monkey do bullshit. I was being my own person. Plus, yes, there was people listening to music in the plant. They do it in the lab. They listen to their music. I guess because I wasn't listening to freaking country music in the bathroom. Because most of the dudes that are over in that area are like country type of, listen to country type of shit. I'm not into it. Plus it says restroom is closed, right? On the sign outside. So what was the point of them coming in? Majority of them were not coming in, for their equipment or anything like that. They were all supposed to be on break. They were constantly just going in, going to their lockers. They didn't really take anything. They were just going in just to fucking spy and drive people insane. You know what I mean? There was no point of them going into the goddamn lockers, but they still kept coming in. I had it out a while back with another guy because I was mopping the floor, and he says, "Well, my stuff is in there, for work, and I use my locker to put my stuff in there, and when I have to go to work, I take it out." Okay, that's fine. But you know what? You're already at work, so you're already doing your job. You're clocked in. What? Why the hell do you keep going to your locker? There's no point of that. If it says restroom, why can't you just wait until I'm freaking done? No, they can't do that. They just got to be rude and go in. So as they're going in, they think that my music is inappropriate for them because I guess they're childlike. They have a childlike mind, and they find it offensive if a song says the F word, or if the song is singing about reality. They do not want to hear about it. Like, it bothers their ears. They act like children, and they're very controlling, just like this person said. These men, they would talk all charming to me. They would talk all nice and, just like she said, spiritual and everything. But once you walk away, they backstab you in the back. They're not, they gaslight you too. they make you so confused where you don't know which direction to go. And it's not just with men, it's with women too. Because I didn't even know this one person first shift. She kept stealing, she was taking my stuff and hiding it from me. I would have bottles there for the cleaning bottles. They'd be filled. The next day, it wasn't on the cart, or there was a little bit, or the it was changed. And then I will put my, you know, what the hell are they called? The scrubbers and stuff like that on the cart. She didn't like the scrubbers on the cart, so she took them the hell off. She stuck them on a high shelf where I had to climb. So I'm like stepping on top of the sink to get to it. Or I'm stepping on the cart or the what's it called? The stool. So I guess they must have figured that I was stepping on the stool to get to it. Then they took the stool. Well, she took the stool and hid it from me. And I'm like, and I asked the supervisor, "Are you doing this shit?" He's like, "No, I'm not doing it." I said, "Well, someone's doing it and it's fucking pissing me off." It was an ongoing thing with these people where one minute they act nice to you, next minute they backstab you in the back. So you don't know who is doing what. And it's not just with relationships. This is happening with people that aren't even in a relationship with you. They actually pay people while they keep their distance to do rotten shit to you as well. So just so you know, it's not just with relationships. It also happens in the work area. It happens in your neighborhood. It happens in the store. It happens everywhere. Just like when I went to the store and I finally quit smoking. I'm vaping now. But when I was buying packs of cigarettes, I was having problems with the supervisor there. He kept asking for my ID when he knew damn well how old I was. I go in there all the time. I'm 40 freaking years old. I do not look like I'm a damn teenager. But he would card me purposely just to be an asshole. And he only does it when there's a whole bunch of people in there. That's when he starts to do it, so I would cause a scene. And then he acts all calm and he's telling me to calm down and then tell me he's gonna ban me from the store. I said, "You can't ban me." I said, "You don't own this store for one thing. I'm paying customer, and you already see me coming here. How many times? And you're the one giving me problems. I'm not giving you problems. Plus, the sign says if you look under the age of 18, I mean under the age of 21. It used to be 18, but now it's 21. So you have no excuse to sit there and try to card me. You're making up your own rules, and that's how First Quality was. They sat there and they act all nice to you, telling you you're doing a good job, and then going back to the boss and then telling the boss little petty shit because they don't have a personality. They're miserable fuckheads. They have a serious problem with, they're bothered by everything and not real stuff they should be bothered by. It's always petty stuff. Like the F word. They're bothered by the F word. And I said, "Where's the children at? Do you see children around here?" No. You're supposed to put on act in front of your children. Well, not freaking an act in front of other adults. You're supposed to be yourself around other adults. But apparently, they don't think that. They think that you're supposed to act like a child everywhere you go. And you have parents. I mean, these adults try to act like your parents and stuff. I understand there's people out there that do need some guidance and they do need force control, but that's when they're harming somebody else or they're taking off of somebody's plate or causing serious problems to drive somebody insane. I wasn't bothering nobody. And then they're freaking bothered because I'm climbing the desk. For one thing, you have a lady that's stealing my damn stool, purposely hiding it. So I have to climb. And even when I have that stool, I still can't reach the top half the time. So I have to, because we put the stool down and the desk's in front of it, I still have to climb over the desk to get to the goddamn cabinets. But they don't look at any of that shit because they're all freaking bunch of giants. They don't have the problems I have. They're pretty much discriminating against short people. And it's majority of the time it's the gay people that discriminate against short people. That's what I notice, because a lot of tall guys I know, they had a lot of tons of tall guys that I came across like short women. The only ones that do not like short women as much are the average, or, like I said, gay people. But a lot of tall guys like short girls. They just find it adorable and shit. I have no idea why, but that's just what they like. And these average people, I take notice, those are the main ones that make fun of short people and the freaking, yeah, gays. So yeah, it's not just with abusive relationships. It also happens in your neighborhood, at work, and through your family and friends.